Today's looking like a very fun day. There are upset people all over the internet. People on Twitter mad about my coverage about the VTuber stuff the other day. They don't like that I showed a lot of VTubers being indie VTubers with debut TBA in their name. They're mad about that. I literally just scrolled through what the reality of the situation is. If you're mad at me for that, you're not really mad at me for that. You're mad at the reality. But this video is not about that. I might cover that in the follow-up segment. You got people on Reddit that are mad because I was talking about redo of Healer and people getting mad about that already. So what did they do? They got more mad. These are two topics I might cover coming right up. But instead, for right now, let's talk about this person obsessed with Hero Hey with the heart. Oh, what a nice name. So this is someone I've talked about on very rare occasion because they bring me up. They talk about me way more than I talk about them. I've covered a few topics where they have gone after me on Twitter or whatever they're trying to do here because it's interesting. Like there was a situation where this person literally cried about a video I made on Twitter less than a minute after it went live. Their own screenshot showed it. It was like 30 seconds ago or something when the video was posted. So I sit here baffled. Look, I don't take this stuff personal, or at least I try my best not to. I'll admit, I still have a lot to learn myself, but especially back in 2019, I took things more personal. Let me actually be sure I'm recording my audio here. Okay, it is. Good. Back in 2019, I did take things more personal. I made a lot of mistakes in 2019. Not saying I don't make mistakes now, but I try to learn from them. And in learning from mistakes, I think it's interesting to try to figure out what the other person is trying to achieve. So again, this person in particular, obsessed with Hero Hey. They have been talking about me for almost 2 years. Pretty much like every month or twice a month even sometimes even more than that. They talk about me. It's odd. So yes, I responded on rare occasion. Here's one such occasion. Let's take a look what they say. It is extraordinarily humorous to me that Hero Hey titled the video where the only thing shown is the Arizona Republican Party Twitter making fun of anime fans. US government takes shots instead of Republicans take shots. Can't attack your core demographic in the title. Well, here's the thing. First of all, my core demographic isn't Republicans. I talk about anime every day, not politics. Are you implying that all anime fans are Republicans? Because that's literally what I suggested yesterday as a bad tactic. I said it's probably a bad idea. And this was my criticism of the GOP Twitter, the Arizona GOP yesterday. And you're making the same mistake they did now. What does that tell you? My criticism was it's probably a bad tactic to push a large group of people that statistically, year over year, is increasing by a massive margin into supporting your opponents. So if you want to do that right now and that's what you're doing, go ahead. Now, hold up. I'll admit this criticism actually sounds a little fair on paper. But here's the thing. I have covered topics, very, very rare occasions, again, where I talk about political stuff, kind of, and it's usually not overt politics, it's tied in with anime, just like this was yesterday. And in those videos that I've made in the past, when I've called out the left, too, I didn't title that, Democrats call out anime fans. I never put political parties in my titles. So again, this criticism, I'll admit, on paper it sounds fair, but if you are uninformed, it sounds fair on paper and if you're uninformed, let me put it like that. If you take a look at the evidence, you'll see that it's really not a fair criticism because, again, I don't do that to the left either. So, no, that doesn't really add up. The other thing, too, about can't attack your core demographic in the title, where she said that, it's funny to me because this is totally the type of person that would judge something only by the headline or the title. I presume a lot of people that make similar takes to this person do that. They judge things by the title. They never want to put in the actual due diligence to understand the underlying discourse. Now, if you don't know, this person does have a YouTube channel with almost 100K subscribers. They might hate me or something or be obsessed with me. I don't really know what's going on there. Something's clearly going on. I don't know what it is. Ultimately, I don't feel negatively about this person at all. I would be very happy if they started uploading on their channel again, and I want to see their channel succeed. I like seeing people succeed. So maybe I'm being too repetitive here. I just want to make it clear. I'm very curious why this person is obsessively coming after me time and time again, going on 2 years now, why they gave up their own channel to do this sort of stuff, it seems. And yeah, why? Why do that? I don't understand. Let's read more and maybe we can piece it together. Let's take a look. Says, he equivocates about both sides about how those on the left have called anime fans all manner of nasty things. But like, buddy, if we're talking institutions instead of just random individuals, the interns writing dem tweets are way less likely to be weird Puritans than ours. Okay, first of all, prove to me that they're interns and they're not like a paid social media manager or something like that. Second of all, show me the statistics of that being true. They go on to say, Way less likely to be weird anti-anime Puritans, at least. The Zoomer who turned McAfee's online campaign into an anime meme fest and convinced him to get a JoJo Avi was a commie. Sorry to break it to you. Now, this is a situation I'm a little familiar with, but not entirely. So take this with a grain of salt. But I don't believe that's a fair representation of the situation. McAfee himself, I do recall reading an interview where he admitted to being an anime fan. He had a Spike avatar for a while, I think, a couple years back. So kind of X to doubt on that one. Maybe it's true, but I have a feeling you're kind of stretching the truth a little bit on that. Kind of implying that McAfee isn't into anime and it was all this Zoomer, allegedly, who did all that, which that part's not true if that's what you're getting at. Moving on, though, she says, the new counterculture is ultimately still the stoogiest of the two parties. The party of the old, the party that will be the most willing to look down upon and mock the interest and media taste of the young, if for no other reason than they can afford to because we aren't their demo. Okay, look, this is I don't talk politics on my channel, really. You're getting very political here, but okay. This tweet making fun of Hero Hey has received more than 20 likes, which means it is now an immutable fact of the universe that he will be making a video about Twitter Puritans got so triggered by me, where he just reads a tweet and awkwardly laughs at it for 4 minutes. Okay, that's what you think. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to try to understand why you do this. It's interesting. Again, this person had a YouTube channel, about 100K subscribers, stopped making content. I would love for them to keep making content and seeing their channel succeed. They apparently don't want to do that. They're more inclined to go on Twitter and rant about other people that produce content on YouTube. And I don't know, it's weird. Like I said, obsessed with them. So why is that? Are you scared to upload content on YouTube? Are you scared of getting judged by the YouTube audience? So you stay on Twitter and attack other people that post on YouTube? Is that it? I don't understand. I really don't. Are you just lazy? You stopped uploading because you're lazy? And look, I know people have other things going on in their lives. When I was first starting my YouTube channel, there was a point where I was working 2 jobs plus uploading. And I was making a little bit of money on the uploading then. It was a lot easier to get monetized back then. And that wasn't even that long ago. It was like 3 years ago. So I was working a little bit on YouTube. It was like a side gig. I was working at a restaurant. And I was working Uber Eats. But I still found time, to upload on YouTube. And that was on top of also training martial arts and, hey, getting my blue belt in BJJ. And the stripe, which I probably, probably didn't deserve that stripe, but my coach gave it to me. I mean, that's a long story. I don't want to get into my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu training here. The point is, why is this person so obsessed with me? Why do they talk about me all the time? Why did they stop uploading on their YouTube channel? You can keep attacking me or whatever. I'm not even going to say attack. This is not an attack to me. You can keep talking about me on Twitter if you want. Ultimately, as I've said, all I want for you is for you to be happy uploading back on your channel again or whatever. Maybe that doesn't make you happy anymore. I guess if this makes you happy, then more power to you. Have fun ranting about people on Twitter, I guess. And for the rest of us, I hope you enjoyed this segment. Once again, I will probably be talking about indie VTubers in about 2 hours when we get the notification back. So looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you tune in for that one, hope you enjoy that too. See you there.